We were given, as IT managers, senior IT managers within Citigroup, we were given tasks to starting with cut IT costs by 20%, then 30%, then up to 50% in successive modes. And so we had to think outside the box. We had to do away with the old model, old paradigm as to what is possible, what's not possible, reinvent it, partner up with our vendors who essentially provide us with different technology and platforms, and came up with some creative ideas to do that. We came up with the concept, we coined the term VCO, Virtualization, Consolidation, and that leads to optimization, so VCO. So first thing was discovery phase, which was we do assessment of where all the technology components within a data center contain, right? So we start with doing a thorough analysis, capacity analysis, and based on the capacity that we have purchased and in our data centers, we discovered that more than 50 to 60% was underutilized. But how do you tackle it? Because when you buy a server or a component, it actually belongs to an application within a business. We ask our vendors, be it Sun, Citigroup deals with multiple vendors, be it IBM, Sun, or in the space for x86, VMware, to what can products they can offer us for us to either virtualize or help us consolidate. So there were multiple tracks that came out of that. So one was that we will work with our software developers as well as our business partners in seeing that what can be consolidated. Then we move on to a vendor such as VMware that based on the new technology that has been invented, if you will, servers are getting faster, memory is getting faster, storage is getting cheaper. Can they take advantage of that and help us with products that's going to meet our business requirements? So what we did, these are our demands. This is what we're doing. We don't want compromise security at all from going from physical environment to virtual environment. And what can they do to help us from that point of view? So then we launched this massive programs for consolidation. So we actually give you an approximate, consolidated about 55 data centers into about 13 data centers in North America. So that's a tremendous consolidation effort. Savings for the first year were upwards of about $200 million. That was the first target. So, of course, the board of directors, when they take a look at the numbers that are significant, they're very appreciative, as they should be, and they would give us more tasks to come up with more creative. I'm proud to say that in Citigroup we are experts in large program management. So employees have tremendous amount of, we have one of the best employees, a lot of knowledgeable, they're very well educated from what's available out there. And so there's one track of our folks, project managers, which basically get the ideas from the employees as to what they're saying. No idea is stupid enough, whatever it is, we consider it. And on the other side, from the vendor point of view, we rely on the past performance. We've been partners with certain vendors for a long time. For example, VMware was not one of the vendors, that we had dealt with. It was a very small vendor. But we partner with them and help them fund their, do some venture capitalism, and help them fund their ideas and do proof of concepts. And then we have some of the best security teams within the bank, and which do all different types of testing and what have you to make sure that the products are solid as the vendor claims to be. So based on that, then we have a committee, steering committee, and other committees, and each one of those committee member has a team of people who are subject matter experts on one or the other thing we're targeting. And so based on that, we come up with a collaborative idea. So there's no one person that makes a decision, because there's always conflict of interest, things that we try to avoid. So we don't want to appear to be in bed with one or two vendors. We want to see what's the best product out there for our business, because we're all here to serve our stockholders, and they are the true owners of the company. And based on that, the committee selects which vendor we're going to go with, and we make a decision based on that. Never take anything for granted. That's number one. And be from a personal lesson is be very good at what you do, what your expertise does. Stay to the point. That's from a personal experience point of view. From the company's point of view, it's these recessions are cyclical, right? They happen. So they either happen every 3 years or every 10 years. There's a distribution of technology, consolidation of technology. All these things happen. So one of the keys to being resilient is to invest in your people. If you hire good people with good backgrounds, good education and all that, and then you invest in your people by helping them further their education, that is basically the way to survive in a recession like that. So yeah, when times are good, the bonuses are great and everything. When times are not so good, bonuses may not be so good or may not be there at all. But push comes to shove, if you have the good people, you come through the recession unscathed, and then tomorrow's another day. We look forward to that.